Nick, we need a tagline for the podcast.
No. Real life opinions. Movie reviews told by fans and not critics.
So I was thinking today.
Don't
What
do
a
that
great
too
baseball
often.
game.
Yeah,
What a
fuck
great
yeah.
baseball game.
Fuck yeah.
Who saw the smoke
Jace?
coming out your
Yeah.
ears?
Yeah, they've got freaking 23 runs for and 7 against in 2 games.
Yeah. What a
So-
wow game.
Yeah. Anyways,
Anyways, back to what
the last time, like after we did Superman, we did Harry Potter, and it was Laura's pick. So the last time we had let the person who picked the movie do the running the podcast, it sucked. Sorry, Laura.
We've already
No. I know we have. No, I'm carrying on with this point. Do you really think Danny's going to lead this podcast?
Wow.
Oh, I guarantee Danny won't know.
so hurtful. Wow.
Did you tell Daddy he was going to lead this podcast?
No,
Brad?
of course not.
Wow. That's
Well,
so
Daddy, you have to slap. I've seen
Wow.
you bitch slap a bitch before. Come on, Daddy. You just give him your best front
it's so
hand in the back
smooth.
end.
I mean,
Okay,
So smooth.
that depends, because you never answered my question.
but Danny, we've also had this question, or this, not question, this conversation earlier. Don't slap a bitch, just slap a hoe.
So does that make me more safe or less safe?
You'll never know.
But yeah,
All right.
would you lead the podcast?
All right. Well, we'll try as
All
much
right.
as I can.
All right.
This is stuff we're supposed to discuss
Prior?
before we start
started this.
recording.
No way.
That's
This is
what-
people. This is like behind the scenes. You're welcome, people.
Behind the scenes, and then we'll start the podcast.
All
right.
We're 2 minutes in. This did not take that much time.
I got to call Corey.
Well,
I got to call Corey a hoe. It's all good.
it's
So less safe. Got it.
I still stick with the bitch part, but like, well, whatever.
all right.
Maybe you can be a hoe and a bitch.
Bitch ass hoe.
Oh,
Bitch
oh,
ass
bitch ass hoe. All right. All right. Well, this week is my pick. It's It. We all watched it.
What
right?
is it?
Well,
your
it was
pick?
my pick. It was
What
my
is the pick?
What was the movie we're watching?
It, the movie.
Yeah,
What is it?
What is it?
What is it?
Oh, what is it? I don't know. You tell me, boys and gentlemen, or not
Boys
you.
and
like,
gentlemen,
what is
what
the
the
movie?
What is
fuck?
it about it? What
The
is it about
movie.
it? What is it about?
Oh my
It's gonna
God.
be fun. It's gonna be
Not enough Abbott Costello fans out there.
it's gonna be
The
fun.
name of the movie we're watching today.
It really was.
You could have just said Stephen King's It, because that's really what this version is called.
Really is.
It is.
But then there's 2 different movies too.
No, but this one specifically is called Stephen King's It, whereas the other ones were just called It.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, part 1 and part 2 for the other ones, but
I think everyone refers to this as Tim Curry's It.
that's,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
that's fair.
All right. So, did you watch the movie?
Yep.
Were you scared?
But when I watched this movie when I was 10 years old or whenever it was.
So why are you bitching?
We're just bringing it to you because we knew how much you didn't like this movie and how we picked it, or I picked it.
This
Could've been the other
movie-
one.
This movie traumatized me as a child. I could literally not sleep for weeks on end because of this movie. I'm not too sure if I've talked about it in the podcast before, but there's a scene with a dog, and we were all sitting in this basement, and a cat jumps out right as the dog appears on screen. We all screamed our faces off. A big, giant room full of 10-year-olds, and like pitch black dark in the greenhouse basement, okay? We had to pause the movie. We're just like, oh my God, this is done for. It's so terrible.
It's funny because that's such a throwaway scene, too, in the movie.
Right?
Now that I've rewatched the scene, I'm just like, that is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen. But as a kid,
All right.
I was traumatized. Okay?
Okay. All right. How about you? How old were you watched it?
Around the same time. I was about 10 because I was 10 when the book came out.
Okay.
And I read the book in grade 5, 10 years old. No kid should be reading that book that age. I read the 1,092 pages. I have that number committed to memory. 1,092 page book in 5 days.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, because I was gripped.
All right.
But I'd already been watching like Nightmare on Elm Street and all that stuff. Like I'd already been a horror freak at this point. But yeah, I remember reading it like at recess. I would stay inside and I would read the book. Like freaking loved that book. I mean, I skimmed. I remember skimming because a kid and attention span and all that stuff. But I read most of it.
Okay.
And I love it. I love this show. So
Nice.
this version.
Yes. The Tim Kerr, right?
Yes.
All right. How about you? What age for you?
Fuck, I was young.
She's just a baby.
I was just a baby.
Just a baby.
So, I actually would have watched that one. I would have been about 6 or 7. First time I watched it, and then we went to the circus the next day. It was great. It was great.
Oh,
So out
no.
of 5 kids, I'm the only one who's not afraid of clowns. It was awesome.
Tolerophobic.
Right? So, yeah, no, and I had to have been 6 or 7 the first time I saw it. And then we go to the circus, and this fucking clown at the circus wouldn't leave my twin sister alone. And all my siblings are just terrified. They fucking hate clowns. I'm the only one who's arachnophobic. It's awesome.
I'm
Aw.
trying.
Are you gonna really say that with a guy on your shoulder?
Fuck off, boy. I'm gonna slap a hoe.
All right, well.
I'm more likely to do it, too.
Well, I watched it, I think I was around 11. And I really liked it. I think I read the book when I was in high school. I think we had it in English class, I think, in school. And I read it
You
then.
got to read it in English? I want to go to your fucking school.
You know what?
I want to know how that scene went on when
And
we.
it was
That scene.
I liked the book, but I did watch the movie when I was younger, and when I read the book, I just loved that. And then I was like, I'm gonna have to watch the movie again.
I'm gonna be testing you guys later on something to do with the book. So
Okay.
So I can honestly say, did not read the book when I was younger. I just picked it up last year. And
Yeah.
read it. Like I bought it and read it last year. And, the differences.
Oh, so
The
different.
differences.
And a lot of bounce back and forth.
on a positive note, in the new ones, because I don't give much credit to the new ones. I like the first part, but not the second part. But either way,
I'm there with you.
the opening scene of the first one at the fair and everything like that,
Yeah.
that was in the book
Yes, it was.
So-
Yep.
with Adrian.
To be fair, I haven't seen the new ones yet. I was actually kind of hoping we'd do the new ones because I'm curious. I'd like an excuse to watch it.
The new ones are more accurate to the book than it was.
Yeah.
Eh.
The year, okay, all right. Well, the year, the hibernation, I guess. All right,
Yeah.
my bad.
But
My bad, sorry.
I
I just watched the movie again, so I watched both of them today.
Nice.
I've heard a lot that the second one's not near as good as the first
Oh
one.
God, no.
That is correct.
And
That is
that's
correct.
kind of what happens here too, though. Like the second half is not near as good as the first half. Like the first half some of the childhood stuff is actually quite gripping.
The
right?
children actors outshone the adult actors, and yet the adult actors were household names.
Yep.
Yeah.
And yet, all the acting is horrid.
Yeah.
I mean, Brandis was good.
Oh, come on, the circle jerk.
Brandis was good.
That's circle jerk.
So
I don't know what you guys are talking about. So, and you know what? It actually makes me want to watch the movie less and read the book less.
in the book, the boys are going to face the clown for the last time, the big final scene, right?
I was
And
talking about that circle
I and
Wait, the kids do a circle jerk in the books?
hear me out.
Just hear him out.
Wait a second. Did you guys say "hear me out" after I mentioned the words
Yes.
circle jerk?
and kids.
Welcome to podcast, ladies and
Hear me
gentlemen.
out. So
We were
Beverly
canceled.
wants
Maybe now.
the boys to be men
We
to
all
face
know
them.
Beverly wants the boys.
Well, we do.
I got
In
that.
the book, they run a train on Beverly before facing the monster.
No, it was after.
Are you sure?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
Okay.
after because she wants them to stay connected.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I was gonna mention it. I was just like, guys, am I the only one that caught that Beverly's a fucking whore? Because I was just like, and you know what? She's even more of a whore
Well,
than I
but
thought.
it's one of those things where she obviously
Yeah.
was raised with sexual abuse in that household. So
Yeah.
those are the girls that usually end up being.
So, but
Yeah.
you're actually missing something from the book too.
Well, I wasn't categorizing the whole book in one
Right.
scene, but
But no, just that one scene. You're missing something from it. She wasn't sexually abused at home.
Yeah, she was just. Wait,
She
what?
She was physically abused, but she
yeah.
wasn't sexually
That's it.
abused. The first one that she sleeps with is Bill. Go figure.
Come on now. That's well gonna
But
be.
she was a virgin.
Yeah, that's the way it's gonna be.
Anyway,
So there wasn't like the come around, like, oh, I knew
Yeah.
the poem was you the whole time in the book, like there was in the movie.
No, that's in there.
No, that is
When
in
they're
there.
adults.
That is in there.
I like that part in the movie we're talking about, the Tim Curry
Yes.
movie. That was a good
Tim
part.
Curry was
the
that
part
was
with John Ritter and what's her name, Annette O'Toole. So
So what?
But
did-
like, you kind of assumed that there was no relationship between her and Ben.
no, not off the
until
bat. Well,
then.
come on, he was a tubby.
I was like, there's a pot kettle coming here somewhere. So.
Well, a
Daddy,
tubby too. Don't worry.
in a room full of fat kids, you're the fattest kid here. Okay?
I
Like,
know.
And trust me,
Why have-
I like he said, a room full of it. We are all.
That's why I want National Tubby Day to be a thing.
I will celebrate you.
Thank you.
I mean, God knows you're brown. You have nothing else going for you. So.
No,
He's not going to celebrate anybody else, just you.
Yeah.
I guess
And maybe me.
I envision a T-shirt that says National Tubby Day. It's just a picture of you staring off in the distance.
Creates a Facebook page.
Yeah.
There's people who want me to do that. They think I can make a cash cow on that.
They're not wrong, actually. Oh.
So, what did we think about the little boy at the beginning of the movie?
Like Georgie?
Georgie?
Yeah, Georgie. How about that scene? What did you think about it?
Which part? Where
It-
part where he's annoying the shit out of
Yeah,
his brother? Or?
let's start. Yeah, with him bugging his brother.
Like, that was kind of... Georgie was by far the weakest acting in a movie full of weak acting. But that's to be accepted. It's kind of
Yeah.
like a... I know it's a pivotal role, but it's also a throwaway role.
Yes.
Like, it's so little, right? Like, I know they
Yeah.
come back to Georgie. He's like the first victim. I'm presuming in the book as well he's the first victim, right?
No,
No,
Adrian's
he's
the
not.
first one in the
No,
book.
Adrian.
Hmm.
They
But
do a lot of flashbacks.
They need that for Bill. That's the connector there,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And like, why are you going? You shouldn't have got out in the rain, Georgie. You should have stayed home with your stuttering brother. Like,
I mean,
Settle down.
if that was James, he would go straight outside too. Let's be honest.
wow, this is. Yeah, but if a clown came out of the sewer and be like, "We all float down here, Jimmy boy," like James would be like, "I'm the fuck out of here, okay?
But-
It's a me.
Bye-bye.
But, you know, he doesn't just say we all float. He offers them a balloon first.
And the smell of the carnival.
Yeah,
That's
cotton
the second
candy,
one.
peanuts, and there's stuff in the background, you know.
You know what? James
Or
would
that's
fall
in the
for a
new one.
balloon.
That's in the new one.
But
Because
don't they do
remember,
that
I
in the
watched
book,
both
too?
of them.
No, because he goes, I've got a balloon for you, Georgie. And he goes,
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to take things from strangers.
And my name is Pennywise.
Pennywise,
now we're not
yeah,
strangers,
that's
correct?
right.
Yeah. Correct. Which was in the book. He actually,
Yes.
correct was in the book. Yeah.
Don't mind
I
me if
actually
blend
kind of
both in
presumed
together.
that was a Tim Curry ad lib.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't mind me if I blend them both together.
There was a lot
We're all doing it.
Blend, yeah, we,
Well, I've never seen the new one, so if you guys start blending, then be like, you gotta explain that because I'm just like, I don't remember.
Well, I feel this would be like Beetlejuice. We'll probably do a
Well,
lot of
we-
nod backs to the other, but
because both movies are very different. Like the Georgie scene is
Then
very
we should have
different.
done. We should have stayed that beforehand, guys.
So, well, yeah, I guess we should.
yeah.
have
But
said
would
that.
you have got time for a 6-hour movie amongst a 3-hour movie?
Yeah, right.
Nope.
Yeah.
No, exactly. So we'll just
Wait a
go blend.
second. Wait a second. The new It movies are both 3 hours.
Almost
apiece.
240, I
Almost
think. I think.
together will
Yeah.
be 6 hours, and then the old one would be like a 9-hour movie you're watching. So basically, that's what I watched today, a 9-hour movie.
But
And
our
you
issue is
read
like-
that book?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
all did. All three of us
Yeah.
did. So let's put it this way, Jeff. If they actually had taken everything from the book and put it into one movie,
Oh man, it
that
would have
movie
been
would
long.
be about 14, maybe 14 and a half hours.
It would literally be like the Lord of the Rings with extended editions.
Yes.
So
literally.
So it should have been like a 3-part movie.
Yeah,
not a
yeah,
2-part
yeah, yeah. What's wrong with you? That kind of look.
Oh no.
No?
I'm just thinking of the movie now.
But even like the Georgia scene, it's very different from the new one, and then this one.
Well, from the book to the
Yeah,
old
yeah.
movie to the new movie,
Yeah.
they're all something different.
They're very different, yeah.
The new one was closer in some ways and too far other ways, whereas
Yeah.
the old one was not quite as close, but still
Still ripped the kid's arm
had the
off.
essence.
Kid did try to crawl away.
I fucking hated the new
So-
one with the bite instead of the tear.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, but even there, okay, so both of them, Georgie is sucked into the sewer.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He's not in the book. He's left in the middle of the street.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Well,
Without an arm.
Without an arm, yeah.
they
And the cat notices, and the old lady kind of sees it. And it's like,
Yeah.
then kind of gives that blank look and walks inside.
Right.
The
But
house.
then she
But that's a
calls-
new house.
But then
That's
she
new.
calls. But then she calls the.
Then yeah.
yeah.
So they do say in the old one about his body being found,
They say it, but how
or
is
at least allude to the body being found.
they allude to it, yes. But he still gets sucked into the sewer, and he never was.
You that had to have been for shock and awe. Like,
Probably.
Probably
because
for
like
that- for that
ripped
time,
off his
yeah.
arm and he died, or like
Well,
getting
again, made
ripped
for
into the
TV,
sewer.
so
Made
there's
for-
a lot
yeah,
of stuff they
there's
couldn't
a-
show. So they
yeah.
couldn't show a body with his arm probably bleeding
Yeah.
out in 1990 TV. So, especially a child.
Especially
Right.
especially a child, and you got
Yeah.
all those sensors, and you don't want to be too graphic. Not like we can be in movies.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna say, I know this is your lead, but
No, go ahead.
Danny, what was your take on compare? I know we don't want to do this too much, but the intro in the Tim Curry one versus the intro of the new one.
Like, you mean your introduction to
Like
him?
the Georgie scene.
Like
Sorry.
Georgie scene?
Yeah.
Two very different.
Two very different.
Very different. Very different. The new one more of a dark outlook when he went down the cellar. It was a little bit more had the water
Oh,
effect.
that part, yeah.
That part, right? We remember that. Where the other basement was.
That was
not-
fantastic in the
Well,
theater, by the
it
way.
was right, but it was kind of a creepy fence feel to it. I kind of. Then the other.
But just
one
the
was-
opening scene, just the
Opening
scene where he
scene?
kills Georgie, like that part. What do you think, old versus new?
New was more. I liked that one. It was right too where I wanted it to be, more scary.
Okay.
The original was more kind of a calm base to it. Kind of like a light base into the start of the movie where you're not like, okay, well,
Yeah.
should I be scared of the sewer? It's no Ninja Turtles in there.
That's not
That-
a fucking Ninja Turtle. That ain't a goddamn
Yes,
Ninja
no,
Turtle,
it's
boy.
That's how they'd get Jeff down
Yeah.
there. Actually, Jeff would be like, "Fuck you! I'm in the sewer all day. Leave me alone."
He's got balloons and candy cane down there now.
He be balloons and candy canes. Holy
You should
fuck.
go to the sewer this month and start putting up red balloons on the inside of the sewers.
Funny story. I actually did do that one year.
Jesus.
Yeah, I did put red balloons in catch basins one year.
Excellent.
So now he just needs to sporadically go around and put like clown arms hanging out. And yeah.
Yeah, I guess a little. Oh my god, I know somebody that has a clown costume. We could guess, like, we could just sit.
Do you remember that like 5 years ago when there was that clown epidemic in
Yes.
the States there?
Yeah.
That was fucking weird.
Graham Berneski, will never listen to this podcast. He had a clown costume. Do you guys remember when the clown was like waving at people on the ring road?
Yeah.
I am 95%.
It was
him. We had this thing. So there was someone living. There's a house, guess, on the edge of the golf course. Okay, and he had his killer clown costume on there. So he was walking out while golfers were coming, and guess, like, waving menacingly at them, then going back into the trees.
Oh my
Shoot
hero.
Fantastic.
Could you imagine? I'm not getting my golf ball. Just give it
Yeah,
back. Let's
yeah.
go.
Yeah,
We
no.
lost that one. We're doing a drop right here. And I ain't taking the stroke penalty either.
Yeah, Snowball me. Just give me a snowman. Yeah, next hole.
All right.
Anyway, leader, lead on.
All right. Where do we go next? I need some help.
Me too.
So,
Me too.
Probably talk about something else though.
Laura, since I can't speak to the new one, what did you think of the introduction of Pennywise in either one of these movies? And I can speak to the introduction with Tim Curry because
You can do that. Yeah.
So, the introduction to I've always loved Tim Curry, like the Tim Curry version in the hanging laundry.
Oh yeah.
I've always loved that.
That was a
one.
great scene.
Because it's just he gives off more of a menacing feel there than what I felt he did in the second one. But I also expected it in the second one, so I can't really. But the introduction in the newest version it was okay, but he definitely pulled off the playful more, and he looked stupid when the teeth came out.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I was so
that
mad
was-
at that scene.
Oh, and the eyes and the. I was like, what are you, a fucking bug?
I love Tim Curry's sharp tooth look.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sort of, yeah. When he bit, yeah. The other way where it looked like it's kind of like.
you mean it looks stupider in the new one?
Oh,
It's,
yeah.
it's
Oh, yeah.
CG in the new one, and
So-
it's
It looked pretty stupid in the old one.
And the eyes.
No.
No, because Pennywise, it literally does the whole bug thing. It's like. and then
Which
it's-
it's funny because the whole just when he's standing there and the eye turns in or whatever, that was Bill. He
I
could
know.
do it himself.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Same with the contortion scene where he's in that closet there. Oh, no,
I've
you didn't see
never
the new
seen
one.
that.
Yeah.
Maybe that I haven't
In
seen,
the
yes.
in the new one, he's like
And he's
comes
in
out
a
of a
fridge.
closet.
He's in
Is it a
fridge.
fridge? Okay, and he's all like contorted up into a ball, basically. That was Bill.
yes.
So
So, how did you feel about the introduction to him in this one?
I'm
Jeff?
just trying to figure out
Me?
how a clown came out of the closet in the new one. Like I
Well, you see, he opens up the door.
Brokeback Mountain 2.
I mean, if anybody would restar in that movie, it would be Bill. Let's be honest.
Sure.
Yeah.
He did put that character together very well. And he very well.
I thought when Tim Curry came on scene, man, that guy's got some presence. Like, oh, he knows just how to send chills down your spine,
Yeah.
doesn't he?
Yes.
Like,
It's yeah. It's funny how he acts so stupid in the original that it's become scary. Whereas in the new one, he tries to act so scary that it's stupid.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
That is a good way of putting it, Corey.
Tim Curry is just. I don't think there's actors like him anymore because he knows how to be so over the top yet
in
kind of
control.
Yeah, I wanted to say grounded, but that's the wrong term. In control, that's the right thing. It's he's right on that razor's edge of too much, but like the way he plays it, it's perfect. He knows how to play right before it starts getting corny and hokey, right? Like he's right there.
Well, this is the guy that 4 years earlier did Clue. So,
Yeah.
and that was as zany as could be, but yet you didn't hate it. So
He also plays Dr. Frankenfurter in Rocky Horror Picture Show. I mean, that
I think
one
that was the year after Clue, actually. Yeah,
was
so 2
still,
years
like,
before this.
that one. That one's over the top.
That I did not like Rocky Horror.
Thank you. I thought I was the only one.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
It is not
And I'm a Repo fan, and I hate Rocky Horror.
great.
The
It's
So-
movie's rubbish, right?
It really is.
It really is.
considering it was brought out
I can't help you. When you
be
watch
a
the movie.
stupid movie. Yeah, it was. But
Yeah.
how it became such a cult classic.
Right.
uh,
I'd much rather Repo be a cult classic than this movie, or than Rocky. I mean.
There is Rocky Horror Picture. So I saw it at the Bailey Theater for the first time.
Oh boy.
And you know what? It was a cool experience, but the movie itself was terrible. The reason why it was a cool experience is because of the audience
Yeah.
participation.
Oh
I
yeah.
was gonna say
'Cause
we're
that's
all,
cool.
we're all the guys dressed up in drag.
Well, there was someone dressed like what's the Hunchback's guy's name? Not
Joe.
not Frankenweenie or
No.
whatever.
Frankenwiener?
The butler, anyway, or whatever.
Yeah, so there was a guy dressed up
Yeah.
as the butler and his girlfriend in there, and they would throw rice, and they would spin the movie, and they would run around the room. And
Richard O'Brien was the actor, but I can't remember the character name.
There
so-
it was a cool experience in the theater. But carrying on, Tim Curry's a legend,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Until he did Christmas in Wonderland, then I got a little sad with him.
I still have never seen Christmas Wonderland.
He plays an
Riff
RCMP
Raff?
officer, and he's so painfully mocking Canadian police by doing it. I was like, oh.
So the guy that you're talking about is Riff Raff.
Riff raff.
So, I've said it before already on this podcast, how I like the first half as opposed to the second half. What did you guys think of the 50 scenes? What did you think, Danny? I know you're supposed to be leading this thing, even though you're on your phone.
I'm trying to see a picture so you can see what the guy's face looked like.
Okay.
Damn it.
Well, I'll jump in while he's looking because I actually have something to say to that. I found that even though technically, because of the new movie being in newer times, that instead of being in the 50s, it was supposed to be in the 80s, I think. But I think they did a better job portraying the past in the newer movie than they did in the older movie.
The movie that I didn't know to watch before this, because yeah.
Well, it wasn't on the docket to watch.
It wasn't on the docket. It was the other one.
Well, like I said, you still wouldn't have watched it even.
Yeah, you wouldn't have watched that one either.
So glad we're talking.
It's a mixture of both. Settle down.
Well, he'd be, more included if we had told him, you might want to watch the other one.
Yep.
Well, he could have, but
Anyway, carry on about how the newer movie's better.
No, I just,
well, it's not better.
I think
The
part of
older
it
one,
is that, because of course, like I said, the new movie,
I totally didn't ask you to compare the.
no, but
Thank you for doing it
I'm just
anyway.
saying, I thought you were asking me to
Anyway.
go on why I thought what I
Nope.
thought.
Keep going. Yes. Go on.
Yeah. Anyway, so essentially, like I said, in the new movie, it takes place in the 80s in the past, and I grew up in the 80s, so I just felt it did a really good portrayal of it. Obviously, I did not grow up in the 50s. That could have been a really good portrayal. I just don't know, but it was still good for sure. And again, the kid actors in the old one were phenomenal. Freaking Seth Green as Richie.
Man,
Right.
Yeah.
Right?
I was like halfway through the first half. I'm just like, is that Seth Green?
Yeah.
Is that Seth Green? I'm like, no, that's not Seth. That is Seth Green. No, that's not Seth
Yeah.
Green.
And then Jonathan Brandis
Yeah.
was still fantastic. That was another actor cut too short, or died too early,
I
is what I
didn't
should
know
say.
he died.
Yeah.
Yeah, he died when he was in his 20s.
Yeah,
Right? Roughly,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, I liked, as weird as it sounds, I liked the acting better in the old one versus the new one, but I like the scenery and the setting better in the new one than the old one.
Basically, he's trying to say that the new one would have been way better in the past than the old one.
What did you think of the flashbacks in the movies? I guess.
So-
Even though I didn't watch the one.
Oh my God, let it go,
So,
buddy.
I am
Just
going.
because some of us didn't go camping, had time to watch the second one.
So I'm really going to try and compare this without comparing it to the book.
Well,
Not
see,
even
and that's
just
a
the
third
movies.
comparison we
Yeah,
have.
that's
here.
right. We don't want to compare with
You
books.
compare to the book. Go
I can
hard.
okay, so the way that they do the flashbacks in the first one, growing up, loved it.
Yeah.
Great context.
Oh, that's what he looked like.
Then,
Oh my God, that does look terrible.
yes, it does.
Wow.
With his mouth, but then when he opens up, it's a little different too.
Why does he look like he's got Down syndrome?
Right, right, right.
The
Go,
new
Rex.
Pennywise looks like.
Yeah.
Yes,
Jesus Christ.
yes.
But no, so,
I was gonna make a really offensive joke there, and I'm just
You're
like,
right, that wasn't so.
but no.
Go on. Cool.
So, but when you're reading the book and you're watching the way it all progresses, I prefer that it started off with them as kids before going to adults.
Mm-hmm.
Them being an adult and they're going back and they're doing the flashbacks, great context.
Mm-hmm.
But not the right feel anymore. Now it's not the right feel. Before, yes.
So how do they do it in the book?
They literally start them off as kids.
Yeah, there's no flashbacks at all.
Not until they're older and all of a sudden they're trying to remember, but there's so much more that they're trying to remember. Because they have to remember a whole summer, not just things that triggered them.
I did like how they did in the. I'll stop for the new one for a while, but how in the old one they went like they had that facial expression or their hand expression, and then it morphed into like present day type
What
thing.
I want to know with that one is how the fuck does young Bill, doing the whole facial expression, become older Bill and he's got that big ass fucking mole on his face?
No,
That was
they
my favorite.
they actually put one on Jonathan Brandis. It was just terrible looking.
I never noticed.
Yeah, they
it,
did.
But
They did.
Well, then they should have had the same one on the other actor.
But yeah, I thought that at first, and then when I watched it recently, I was like, oh, never mind, it's there.
put a fucking pasty over the older ones. Like fuck.
It's like what?
He
did
was an
grow
ugly motherfucker too.
He was.
Old Bill, yeah.
Yeah. It's like you get younger.
And I hated
versions,
his
you get old.
voice, and I hated his hair.
Well,
I
he's the
fucking
one
hated
who
that
starts
guy.
the whole circle jerk thing, so it's all good.
Bill does.
Kind of a freak.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
It's kind of a freak.
Did not realize.
All right.
Okay. Actually, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense.
We'll get to the circle jerk
We'll
thing.
we'll get there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
That's how he's stuttering, okay?
He was stuttering.
Oh!
And that's how he started the circle jerk.
He smashed his fist against the post.
Everyone's like, he's giving us the signal.
Oh,
No,
Jesus.
It's the tick.
Fucking hell.
Wow. All right. This is going to be a great podcast,
He
right?
thrusts his fist against the post and still insists he sees the ghost.
Yep.
That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
All right. So what did we think about the kids being
Oh
introduced?
my God! Is that why that's in there?
No.
Yeah, no!
No, he was given that to overcome his stutter.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, I know, but then I like.
No, we were
thrust
making
his
fun of
fist
it.
We were just
against
making-
the
they were making
post,
fun of
We
like-
were making fun
Oh
of
my
it.
It's
God.
not actually a physical circle jerk, okay?
Okay, sure.
All right. So what did we think about the kids being introduced? If we just talk about Pennywise, how did we feel about the beginning when the kids were being introduced?
I like the 50 setting myself. I was gonna make this assumption, or I was gonna make this statement a little later. You guys notice how Stephen King kind of always writes about the same thing over and over again?
Yes.
Yes.
Like
Called
it's-
style. It's his style.
his style is to write about a bunch of misfits kids that are going down playing in an area.
Cough, cough, James Gunn. Bunch of misfits who blah, 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 blah.
They went and found a dead body someplace down where they're not allowed to with the cops. When did that happen in Guardians of the Galaxy?
It might have.
So,
Yeah,
and actually,
that-
It's his style. Because if you look at it, even Bill when he was older and his
Name two others. I can think of one other.
Does it need to be more than two others? Doesn't it happen in Dreamcatcher?
that's Stephen King.
He's what he's talking about.
Yes.
Stephen King doing that in all his books. Well, not all his books, but yeah.
Okay, so
He writes about
Dreamcatcher-
writers a lot.
in Dreamcatcher, they don't actually go and look
I
for a
thought there
dead
was
body.
something about the 50s in Dreamcatcher.
Oh, well, they come back, and sometimes
Yeah,
they come back.
isn't there like a group of
Yeah.
friends in Dreamcatcher that are from the 50s and then they come back in like a
That's
cabin?
that's not Dreamcatcher. That sometimes they come back. But in Dreamcatchers, a friend of theirs calls them, and the friend is dead, ends up being dead. So they go out to this cabin where they had all gone, and then they end up dying. Yeah, different. But
Dreamcatcher was really stupid.
We have a 4-pack of Stephen King movies here, and it's like Cat's Eye, Dreamcatcher, something else, and Creepshow. I'm like, wow, there is one good movie in this entire thing. So,
and
But
the only
Creepshow's
reason,
not even really Stephen King.
well, one of them was.
only reason that one's on there is he wrote one episode.
Yeah, and that was the worst one out of all of
It
them.
was.
It
That
was
was
poorly acted. It was stupid story. I love the Ted Danson Leslie Nielsen one.
Yes.
I didn't know.
Dave and I were watching that 4-pack on Saturday. So
But in comparison to it, for what you're talking about, a group of friends and dead kids, sometimes they come back.
I love that movie.
It's also Stephen King.
Yeah.
But
Not the sequel. Sequel was not Stephen
sequel
King.
wasn't, but sometimes they come back.
It's always about a group of friends.
Except for
Generally
the
set
group
in
of
the
friends.
50s.
We're
the
bullies.
group of friends were bullies, but they're already dead, but they come back.
Oh.
So kind of same.
So it's like the
process.
same thing, only different slightly.
It's same thing, just reversed.
Just like Pet Cemetery.
No, Pet Cemetery, the pets come back.
Well, it would be their friend is a pet.
Plus, they weren't buried in an Indian burial ground.
That's true. That's true.
Did he write Pet Cemetery too?
No.
No.
Okay.
Freaking Edward Furlong. God, that movie was awful.
That is both Corey and I right off the bat. No.
He's got a thing about writing about haunted hotel rooms, sort of.
You know, these are the reasons that he actually has to book himself into an asylum, like once every 6 months, just so he can sleep.
That actually totally checks out that Stephen King does that. Totally checks out.
Well, not anymore. He's getting too old to do it.
I'm saying he's even though he's not that old, I feel he doesn't have much time left.
No, his kid has to help him right now.
Yeah. Joe's pretty awesome though.
He is.
I feel like I feel like Stephen King had a rough childhood in the 50s.
You think?
Yeah.
If you actually watch, like when you're watching his movies, because you see it there too, that man has a hate on for me.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna presume he was raised in Maine
Yeah.
in the 50s.
He
I
still
like-
lives there.
Does he still?
Yeah, banger.
Banger Maine,
Yeah.
yeah.
Fantastic looking house with an amazing gate in front of it and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Sweet.
But he absolutely hates Maine.
Even though he still lives there.
Yep. Like, you read his books, or at least certain points of it, and Banger is probably one of them, though he still lives there.
But most of his places in Maine were fictional.
Yes.
Derry was fictional.
Yeah.
Needful Things, where was that? Castle Rock was
Castle
fictional.
Rock is fictional.
I
Yeah.
love that show.
That
Yeah.
is exactly
I'm so
the house
upset.
that I thought Stephen King would live in.
Right?
Like,
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look for the gate too. The gate looks
the
cool.
gate is bitchin'.
Yeah. I saw this meme once. It's like, did you know Stephen King has a son named Joe? I'm not joking, but he is.
Like, that gate is
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah. Greatest meme ever.
So accurate. Anyway,
Anyway, back to
He's also a huge Cubbies fan, so. That's all I got.
So, well, we jumped over to Jeff's.
did you guys? What was the scariest part with the kids?
Huh.
And I know you guys are gonna flip to the new one or the.
Nope.
No.
But now I gotta think of something that was scary.
Oh.
You guys don't think the nose exploding out of the sink or balloon?
I still think it was balloon, but yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I thought it was a nose at first, right? So,
It was
Regardless.
supposed to be. Like,
but it looked like it started off as a nose, and then it like, oh, it's a balloon. So I was, yeah, I'll call it a nose. I'll call it a balloon. But like when that first happened, I was just like, I give me the creeps.
Blood doesn't bother me, but as much as the CGI in this scene is absolutely atrocious, the shower scene for me. With what's his name? The small skinny one. Eddie.
Eddie.
In the shower and
Oh,
the,
yeah, when the
the
shower's
tap's popping out,
yeah,
and
yeah,
then he comes out of the ground and everything like that.
that part was.
Yeah,
okay.
I forgot about that scene because it was like really terrible.
It was
In the new
awful
one,
CGI.
in the old one.
Like awful. It was stop motion is what it was.
Was
So
it?
yeah.
Right, you can see it. Cool.
Yeah.
Ah,
But-
okay.
It kind of had the feel of Goonies. Remember when like the tap, they're making the tap. But I really like that scene. That's my favorite scene probably in the movie, like the entire movie. So
See, I don't know.
After you guys said it looked terrible.
it looks terrible, but it's my favorite scene because I can respect what's being portrayed. I mean, back then they only had so much money; it was made for TV. But I get what was happening, and it was genuinely frightening.
I don't know. I see those handles turn now, and I keep waiting for Freddy's claws to like.
That
Oh,
too.
yeah.
when-
Yeah,
Part 3 there?
Is,
Yeah. When they grab Patricia Arquette's hand
Yeah.
there, and yeah.
Yeah, I keep waiting for that. So yeah.
And the Cerberus.
What about you, Laura?
Pardon me.
Scary. The scary's a hard one.
You're allowed to be scared.
The thing is there's nothing in that movie that scares me.
That's because you're purposely trying not to be scared. That is your defense mechanism against horror movies.
That one, there's nothing scary in.
Which defeats the purpose of the whole movie, because it's also be about fear.
10-year-old Jeff would disagree with you.
Honestly, so when you're looking at it based off of the clown, nothing. Like, there really isn't. Though the guy that plays, what's his pickle?
Beverly's dad? Oh, Henry Bowers?
Yeah. He was creepier in this one than he was in the remake.
Yeah.
He was scarier in this one.
Then he turned into a dog and scared Jeff.
Yeah.
He didn't turn into the dog.
Oh, no, that was
The janitor.
Pennywise turned into a clown.
Well, no, that's not what I meant, but it was when Bauer was in the hospital.
Yeah. But no, Bauer would have been...
That dude's psychotic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, man, like, I'm gonna kill you guys, like...
See, but in the new one, he actually takes Ben, like, he catches up to him when he's bullying him there, and he lifts up his shirt and he starts carving his name into his stomach.
Yes.
That's fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
Yes. So, like, if you look at it that way, okay, the werewolf scene was... With Seth Green's character that was funny, but it was good too.
Yeah, that part wasn't scary for me either.
No. But it was good.
Yeah.
I mean, it was definitely foreshadowed.
Yeah, with the show and everything, and
Yeah.
it scared him in
Though
the movies,
I was expecting it more to be Eddie than him. Just because of the way Eddie's sitting there in the theater.
Yeah.
The whole...
But Eddie was scared of everything, so they wanted to make something for Richie, so...
Oh, I changed my answer. Eddie's mom.
In both versions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Eddie's mom. She's
The piss
scared.
off is, in the new one versus the old one, is how it was Eddie's wife and then Eddie's mom in the future there. And it was supposed to be his mom. Or no, it was supposed to be his wife. That was... He married someone who was just like his mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
then
thought it was funny when you said,
but in the...
sorry, Mom.
In
not
the...
my wife."
In Tim Curry's, it's still his
mom. Yeah.
But that mom was creepy.
Anyway.
no,
Yeah,
it's-
she was.
Yeah.
Eddie's the one that offs himself, right?
No, that was
that's Stan.
that
That
was
was
Stanley.
Oh, that was
Stanley Uris.
Okay.
Yeah, Stanley. Yeah.
Eddie does die, but at the end.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
He does die. Poor guy.
Well, yeah. That's right. And it was like, wait, which one? Yeah, no. Yeah, you're right.
He's the only one that dies to the clown at the end.
Yeah.
So.
From not that high of a fall either.
Yeah.
Well, he got impaled.
Crushed.
Yeah, I thought he got impaled with the.
No, he
He
crushes
just
him.
grabbed him.
Oh.
So then he
And,
dropped
well,
him.
he dropped. Like, it could have been, like, the grab and the drop.
Was it in the new one? I thought he actually got pierced.
The new one he gets
Yeah, the new
impaled.
one.
Oh,
he
okay.
gets, yeah.
I remember that, but I couldn't remember which
the
one was
new
which.
one
So.
gets pierced. The other one wasn't that high up, but whatever.
That was the stupidest thing. Like, why did you think the battery acid thing would work again?
Because it's what your fear. It's like a Freddy Krueger thing. If you believe with all your heart and mind, that's what this is. He takes on what your beliefs are, and
Yeah.
so
It would have been a giant fucking spider at that point. Like, it's not gonna work
Okay.
again,
he wasn't a
dude.
spider yet at that point.
When he grabbed
Oh no, but the battery acid part.
See, there's
he
your scary
said
part.
the second time, like, this is battery acid. Like, he said it.
Because he was still a clown when he got sprayed with.
I
Yeah.
believe in Santa Claus. I believe in the Tooth Fairy. I believe in...
Well, yeah.
Because that's why that picture you always see of Pennywise with half his face melted. That's what that's from. So.
See, I naturally
I'm
blocked
pretty
out
sure
the
the
whole
second
alien
time he
spider
does the
thing.
battery acid
He
thing,
does,
he's
he
already
does,
a
yeah.
spider.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when they're in the spider, he does say the battery acid.
I automatically block out the whole alien
to think
spider
now.
thing.
Yes.
So...
Hit deadlights.
Deadlight.
I love how they portrayed deadlights as two totally different things in the two movies. So. Yeah.
It didn't make any sense to me. Like, so you see the belly of the thing when they're kids, but you don't see the creature at all, and it's going through the fucking
right?
pipes. But then, like, when they see it as an adult, this thing's fucking massive and would definitely not fit through those pipes. And it's like it's underbelly.
Well, he
It
can
doesn't-
shapeshift, obviously.
J-shift, just shrink.
But like,
All you saw
why?
was belly.
I
It's
thought
like a-
this was like its true self.
In there it is.
And there it is. Yeah, and there it
And
is.
it's
But in
cavern
their,
it
in their
is.
imaginations, or where he change whatever he wants.
Like, I get why when they're
So, I get where
I
Jeff's
don't
coming
get
from.
why they could see the deadlights when they were in there as a kid. Like, I thought... What doesn't make sense to me is that, okay, they're there as an adult, right?
Yeah.
And they see it for what it really is.
Yeah.
When they're there as a kid, it still shapeshifts? Why the
Yeah,
difference?
So, okay,
Or is it because they're
understand-
not close enough to its home?
No. So I understand where Jeff's coming from because they do not portray. They explain this well in the first movie. So
No, I guess not.
Pennywise, literally, is like he reads basically your thoughts, and then he will shapeshift into your greatest fear.
Yeah.
But this is where the whole turtle comes in too.
Oh, the turtle.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
This is where the turtle comes in.
You know, that's why I'm surprised I didn't have a turtle.
It's just like what
Like,
the
to put it
fucking
back to
turtle,
where
or what
he
turtle are you
belongs.
talking
There was a
about?
lot of nods to a turtle in the new one, but they still didn't have the
They
turtle.
still did
Right?
not, right?
Yeah.
Like, literally.
So there's a
couldn't
turtle,
draw
Jeff.
turtle.
There's a celestial turtle in the book.
Yes.
In the sewers?
No.
No,
No,
In the
in
book.
space.
In
space.
space. So literally,
Obviously.
Okay, the way Stephen King wrote this is the turtle is what Earth rides on. So it's the Earth on turtle's back.
Okay.
And
I've heard this before.
Right. Well,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
alien is another celestial being that ends up invading Earth
From a different dimension.
from a
into
different
the-
dimension.
That what lands into Derry.
Yes.
You know what, guys? Maybe Stephen King's not as good as a writer as he says.
Legitimately, I'm surprised there was no turtle to stop him.
Right.
Well, I think every movie maker's like, this is fucking stupid.
Oh, why was he doing
But again,
this?
in the new one, there's a Lego turtle shown for like 10 seconds. And then there's a...
when they go diving.
They go, yeah, and they go in the water. Oh, there's a turtle.
Yeah,
And it's a turtle, and that was it. That was the only reference to a turtle, was in the new one. No reference in the old one at all. But again, yeah, based on what happened in the book, like I said, I skimmed that book. I never read it page to page. I will fully admit that, because there was a lot of fucking stupid shit in that
Well,
book.
there was.
Right.
There's a lot of back
But
and forth.
right. But yeah, no, they don't mention a lot of things in there. But the whole premises of it is he's a shapeshifter. That is how he gets you.
Yeah.
So going through
You
the
don't
sewers, think of him like a giant cockroach. He just kind of flattens down and scurries.
Okay, so they just didn't portray how he flattens
Yeah.
down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, in the end.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's actually a giant cockroach, not a giant
Slash spider.
Slash spider.
Slash, he's a cockroach slash spider.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's a bug.
He's a big giant bug.
He's
Okay.
a space bug.
Do like him and a turtle fight?
No, well, kind of, yeah.
Kinda.
I've read this Ninja Turtle comic book.
Right,
Yeah, we all have.
except for the cockroach spider's not a psycho, and the turtle's not a rat. So it's all great,
The spider fears the turtle.
right?
That's why I'm surprised there's no turtle to beat it.
Spider's trying to kill turtle
Yeah.
so that it can eat the turtle.
The whole ritual, which was alluded to in the new movies, which was so stupid to include in when they weren't going to actually have
Yeah.
anything to do with it in it. So it was like the worst unnecessary addition to the movie.
Well, it was, in a way, it really was. Where it's like he only drugged Bill, not the rest of them, so.
Yeah.
Why drug the one?
It's just
Why
like,
not drug the others?
Jeff, would you like to borrow the new movies from me sometime?
Like, no. I'm unsure. Like, yes.
When
Maybe,
you watch the new one, you'd be
maybe.
like, I should have stuck to the first one.
Right?
Well, there's
Any
no
purist
giant
will
tur-
never watch the new one.
There's no giant turtle in it, so I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
Do we see the giant turtle?
No.
In the book,
Yeah.
No.
No.
I think it's more alluded to than anything.
No.
He hears the turtle speak to him, but that's about it.
Yeah.
So the
that's part
cockroach
of the
slash
ritual.
spider
Yeah.
here's
the
Yes.
the turtle,
Yes.
and he's trying to eat the turtle.
So do Bill and Richie.
Yeah.
They also hear the turtle.
Beep beep.
Yes,
Yeah.
beep beep Richie.
Beep, beep, Richie. That was not done enough in the new one. I was so mad.
Right?
It was used a lot in the book.
Yeah, like
beep, beep,
every
Richie.
chapter. Beep, beep, Richie.
Oh.
Freaking Harry Anderson playing adult Richie. Want to watch Night Court now?
That's where I knew him from. I was just like, I know this actor. I can't remember where. Oh, Night Court. I love how they're just like, oh, you're supposed to cover late night. Ask Leno to do it. It's like, oh, that's awesome. Huh. Is he that successful in the books? Yeah.
Okay.
I'll ask you guys first. Okay, are the adults done right in this movie, or are they better in the new movie, or is the book better?
The adults are better in the book. They screw up the adults in the movie.
What's wrong with the adults? Is Beverly still a whore in the books?
He wants to know if he wants to read the book or not. So
Yeah. I already know she's involved. She's getting a train ran on her. So.
take it to the bathroom. Couple Kleenexes. Not that kind of book. Well, Stephen King, yes it is. But anyway.
It kind of sounds like it's that kind of book.
She was only a whore when she was like 11, okay?
She's a whore as an adult. Like, she kissed like 3 of them on the fucking lips when she got back. Did anybody else think that was weird?
She actually kisses them all, but that... Yeah.
No, she doesn't kiss them all.
In the book, she does so.
Oh, in the books, but like
Yeah,
in the
show me
movie.
kisses too, yeah.
And-
Three, yeah.
And some of them weren't like little. No, it was just like, like a big, like this fucking tongue and everything going on there. Like Beverly, like, I know you're close to these guys, but my lord.
Just so everybody out there in podcast world knows, just like French kiss in the air.
I think the sound effects gave it away.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't think you needed to tell them that.
well, they need to visualize.
No, we had to. I don't think anybody else needs to.
Oh my god, what am I listening to
If
on
I had to
podcast,
live
eh?
through that horror, so do they. But no, okay. So, in the book, yes, Bill is a writer. He is successful. He's not successful, actually. He is failing. So that is where it's closer to the newer movies.
Wow, a lead character in a Stephen King book that's a writer.
It's like he
Right.
knows what he's writing about.
Right?
And loves his endings. Make
Yes.
sure those endings stay the same.
Yes.
Nope.
So, and then Beverly does do passion. Very, like, made.
Because 1 second, do you guys think that's why he always has like magical typewriters
Yes.
in his things? Because he's a writer and he's just like, oh, I want the typewriter to type something.
Magical
That's-
typewriters.
Yeah, I don't remember Magical Typewriter.
Are you thinking Goosebumps?
I feel like there's a lot of times in Stephen King movies where like the typewriter will just write something. Like,
That was Jack who typed in "All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy."
Didn't the typewriter write something in 1408? And didn't the typewriter
Well,
write
his
something in this
laptop,
one?
you mean?
His laptop. There was
No,
a laptop.
I thought there was a typewriter.
No.
No.
Okay, I remember something about a typewriter.
What kind of movies are you watching?
Stephen King
Goosebumps,
movies.
yeah.
Stephen King movies.
Goosebumps.
Okay, carry on.
Okay.
Anyway, it seems like there's a lot of like weird stuff with typewriters in Stephen King movies. Just notice it, that's all.
Stay
Carry
tuned
on.
next
I don't
week for
remember that.
Goosebumps.
So she's a fashion designer. Is she with a douchebag? Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
Is she married somebody like her father?
did you like her portrayal like that, Danny? Do you think it was accurate? Like she's so meek and mild in this one, eh?
She is, yeah. I don't know, yeah. She really was.
Which
but
is
then-
funny because, sorry, go ahead.
Go on.
Just that she went through so much shit as a kid and
She's
freaking
still-
manned up to face the bad guy, and then grows up being meek and mild.
Yeah, but
Yeah, we'll go back
So-
to it. But
yeah.
then she finds that same person. again.
Yeah.
right, but
Right.
because they all leave Derry, they
And
forget
forget,
that part.
yeah.
Yeah.
You forgot to be strong.
Yes.
Well, they forget everything too, right? They leave and
Basically,
forget.
they forgot everything that happened in Derry until they get reminded on the phone call because Mike didn't leave. That's what he didn't forget.
Yeah.
Mike, what an
He's
asshole.
literally the lighthouse keeper.
Yeah.
Interestingly, in the old movie, Mike is the guy talking about history of Derry and everything like that to the class.
Yep.
In the new movie, it's Ben. And
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure in the book it's Ben.
In the book, it's Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I thought Ben was the new kid. Too.
So that is where they screw up in both movies.
Oh, okay. So is Ben not the new kid
No,
in the
he's
book?
already been in Derry for about a year.
Well, that makes more sense why he would know the history then, right?
why
Well,
his
it's
room is
because
all-
he no friends, so he spends all his time in the library. So yeah.
Yeah.
What was Ben done right as an adult? I actually thought John Ritter was a weird choice for me.
he grew up, like, in shape.
Yeah.
So-
So no, Ben's career is about the only one that's accurate,
Yeah.
or the most accurate.
Architect.
Yes, and how successful he is at
Yeah.
that. That's about the only one that's that accurate, because even Eddie doesn't own a limousine company.
No.
Oh, it's his brother, right?
No.
Or is it his mom?
He worked for one.
He worked for, well, yeah, he works for one, but he also drives cars for insurance adjustment. Yeah.
Oh.
Richie,
They bastardized Eddie so badly.
Richie isn't a stand-up comedian. He's a DJ.
Well, see, that actually makes more sense. But I feel like maybe the stand-up comedian was like a modernization of that. Like, the stand-up comedian was the 90s version of a radio DJ from the 70s. I don't know how old the book is, but
The book was only late 80s, so.
Really?
Yeah, in 86.
really,
I'm gonna say 86.
I thought it was 88, but.
I still feel
You're
like the
probably right.
stand-up comedian was the new radio DJ at that time.
No, they had DJs back then. They did not. I'm sure they did.
But what I'm saying is, like, there was radio DJs were held high back
Yeah.
in like
Oh,
the
yeah.
70s, even in the 80s.
Wolfman Jack.
Yeah, and by the time the 90s had come along, that status had kind of started dropping.
86.
It was 86?
Yeah.
Okay. She got it. Big surprise, I got a year wrong.
September 15th, 86.
Was Stanley done right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was really good is the suicide scene. Let me finish that sentence. What's it called? In like, you know how he writes it on the wall in blood?
Yeah.
In the book, they actually end the chapter with that, which makes sense because even the movie, right? But either way, it actually has the blood written it in the book on the pages.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was
That's
super
cool.
cool. Yeah.
That was like, that scene with Stanley was just, and you know what? You knew something was going to happen with Stanley because, like, he was kind of like the one that was,
He didn't believe in it.
Yeah.
yeah, he was, I know he was the good Boy Scout, he wanted to
Yeah.
be part of everything like that. He was the least involved the whole time because he didn't believe it.
He was,
didn't have his experience until they were down there,
I wouldn't say that he didn't believe in it. It was more a case
He didn't
of,
want to believe
Yeah,
in it.
he didn't
Yeah.
want to believe in him.
Well, he experienced it last, right?
Yeah, and he
Yes.
got the new movie actually does his character really
It
well.
does.
Like
Yeah.
really well.
Yeah, the new movie gives Stanley justice, literally.
Yeah, see, like, this one, like, Stanley's kind of like, he's Richie's buddy. That's kind of
Yes.
all his
Yeah.
role is
Yeah.
in this movie, right?
Well, and even in the book, for the first little bit, they're dragging him along. It's like
Mhm.
he's the epitome of nobody wants to be his friend, but they're going to be his friend either way.
Yeah.
So
I don't like how they went out of their way to make, oh, if you're a Boy Scout, you're a misfit. Of course, I also don't
Right?
like how they were just like, if you're a fat kid, you're a misfit, too.
Well, this is back then when stereotyping was a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, there was some heavy stereotypes.
Heavy stereotyping.
A lot of wordings that should not be said now.
You're a girl, you're a misfit. You're a black kid, you're a misfit.
I know
You're a
she,
fatty. You're a.
like,
I know she's a girl, but
Well,
I
they
thought
just
she
say
could
you're a
help.
misfit for the black one. They
Mm.
called
They-
him.
oh,
They called
yeah,
him.
they called him a lot
of-
worse than that, yeah.
There was a lot of
I
N-words
think I would
in
say I
there.
think there was an N word involved
There was
somewhere.
at least a few
there
N-words in there.
there was a lot of racial slurs.
Do they continue that in the new one?
Yes,
Yes.
Really?
with some of the other racial slurs.
See, I feel like that actually makes sense for a time period like the 50s.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
that really existed.
Oh yeah.
In the 80s, that kind of disappeared.
Great.
Like the racism in the 50s is very different than racism in the 80s.
Oh yeah, because
right?
the movie it takes place in '59, I believe, in the past,
Yeah.
and
I had to think about that one.
yeah.
but
So and that I mean, yeah, '50s, '60s. That's when segregation. That was like,
Yeah.
you know, like
Yeah.
it was.
When the 80s
Shitty.
came around, like, and I'm sure racism still exists.
I think
but, like,
sports helped with that in the
Oh,
80s.
yeah.
Sports, all of a sudden, these black athletes are like who you look up to.
All-stars, yeah.
So
I thought that was in the 60s, so that really helped. Or started.
well, it probably started, but there was still a lot of racism in the '60s. So
Yes.
there was a lot of people. It's like, oh, look at that N-word play ball or something like that.
Well,
You know, so
You know, what's sad with that one, too, is like we overcame racism. Well, not overcame it, but.
Lies!
I said not overcame! Jesus, you too.
There's only just one.
he's hearing voices.
Right?
It all float down here.
Sorry,
A
Danny.
red balloon. Red balloon. Carry on.
I'm sorry, Danny. But
I listen to the podcast. I know what happens when I'm not here.
Wow.
okay, I try to defend you somewhat. I pick on Jeff.
I don't.
I know racism gets worse when you're gone.
Wow.
What
So-
was your point
so
you were making?
This validates my point of how well we used to hide it, and now it's just like, bam, I'm in your face, bitch.
Okay.
It's funny but not funny how it went from N-word to now just like your dad left for milk and didn't come home type thing. Like that's the current racial thing. So
Nelson, no.
you don't generally hear the N-word drop too much anymore, but you hear all the other stereotypes still in the forefront.
So, and I have to say, with Dave working for you, I don't know if he's done it to you yet.
Uh-oh.
So one of the things that
Went for
he's-
milk and never came home.
No.
I'm just going for milk.
See you,
Are
Corey.
you?
No.
Never
So-
came back.
when you're going with racial slurs and everything, like Dave is, well, he's white, but you'll walk in and he'll go,
What color was he?
well, I don't know. Some days he could be,
Like
but
sideways cap.
but he'll actually look at you when you come in and you're a good friend of him, and he'll go, "What's happening, Cracker?"
Yeah, he says that. He says that.
It's like,
You know, I was hoping not to use those words.
yeah, but at least I'm saying it to us. So,
Wow.
Where are we going with this? Because
I don't.
Racism.
Racism, yes.
Racism.
Good talk. Good talk.
Wow.
Is Mike as boring in the books as he is here? I feel like
Kinda.
Yeah.
Mike's here as the token black guy.
Yes.
Like it's just like, oh,
So-
well, I'm gonna make the black guy the everyman.
Right, so adult Mike is, well, in the movie, he's Mike all around. It's just boring.
Really
But-
boring.
They gave him the least amount of personality.
They did, see, and that's the bad part. Because yes, in the movie, least amount of personality. In the book, oh, he's got personality, all right. Like he's, well, he was the history buff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, for certain things, he's
Which,
the
you know,
history
means
buff.
you have personality if you're a history buff. So.
Oh yeah.
For certain things. So
I don't know
okay.
a single history buff that's not Mr. Personality.
So think about it though. Like he'll tell you in the book, he tells you all about
The history of Derry in
the history
27
of Derry.
years.
But
And
that you guys
Well,
said
no, no.
Ben did that. in
Ben
the book.
does that.
No, Ben does that, but then Mike
But
does
Mike
it.
will tell you about
the
the
old
history
one.
of the black spot, what it actually was.
oh, the place that burnt down, yeah.
Yeah,
The sawmill, the iron mill.
yeah,
Huh.
the issues with Henry Bauer dating back to his dad.
Really?
Yeah,
See, that wasn't alluded to in the movie at
No,
all.
so
Nothing
In
about
the
his
new
dad.
movie, the scene with his dad is insane.
is
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
nuts.
But
What's-
even then, in the new movie, his dad was never a cop. He was
Yeah.
just psycho.
Yeah.
So explain to me the scene in the new one with the dad.
Okay, so dad shows up back at the house. Henry is playing with the dad's gun, supposedly cleaning it. Dad shows up, takes the gun away from him, screams in his face, and then fires off 2 rounds at his feet.
Ooh.
Makes Henry piss his pants.
And gives him a comment to his friends, something about.
And then looks at the.
And he's
looks
crying in front of his friends.
Friends.
And then he's like, "What? This is the guy you look up to, or whatever,
Right.
something
Or
like that."
something like
he
this
looks-
is what
He looks
paper
at
looks.
looks at the 2 friends and goes, "It takes just a little bit of fear to make a paper man crumble."
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
And so, of course, he's bullied as a kid, so of course he bullies.
Yeah.
But then in the movie, he kills his dad,
Which he actually does that way in the book too.
Corey, were you bullied as a kid?
obviously. I'm pretty sure we all were, so
Well, yeah.
we can tell with
Oh
our
wait,
personality.
No, does Henry?
I, you can tell how much
Huh?
you bully.
No, Henry doesn't
How much
kill
you
his dad in the
bully.
book.
a
No,
short
he
people.
doesn't.
Back in the day,
The movie he does.
the
The, new
whole
one he does.
physical
and then he
bullying,
runs
like
down
in the
the sewer
80s,
and
I was a
gets
victim
chased.
of, where, ha 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 ha.
Then he gets stuck in the sewer because it's very different. So like both one, the Bauer doesn't have the gray hair, the white hair like he has in the old movie. He gets flushed out, and that's when he goes back and kills his dad.
No, he kills his dad before that in the new one.
No.
Before he gets flushed out of the sewer, yes he does. He kills him before that. Because he's wearing the bloody
Oh,
clothes.
that's right. That's right. His dad's already dead, and then they
Yeah.
arrest him. That's right.
Yeah, because he
Wait,
goes,
his dad's in the institute too in the new one?
No.
He kills his dad, and then he chases the losers down the sewer, and then he gets lost.
gets kicked down the well.
And then down the well, yeah.
Hmm.
And then he gets flushed out with the rest of the bodies.
Which the
That was
well,
kinda cool.
just so you know, apparently is 1,000 feet deep and enters into the sewer. So they're drinking sewer water.
Yeah, that's fun.
There,
Common misconception. So there is a sanitary sewer and there is a storm sewer, okay?
here we go.
So sometimes,
Here's the history now.
so if someone's in a sewer and you're just like, oh god, that's sewage, it's actually probably rainwater and like just storm water,
So
which ironically smells worse than sanitary, but like it's fine.
they do actually comment in this one how they're wading through shit and piss.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Which people must think the toilets just go straight down into and just go sploosh into the running water down there.
Yeah, because that's not how it works.
No. That's why there's pipes built.
Yeah.
Because literally you get we're literally wading through shit and piss right now. Which, when you think of it that way too, doesn't work because here's the creek. We're playing in the creek. People fish in the creek, and there's the sewer entrance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so
God damn it.
systems that were developed back before, say, I want to say the 40s. I don't know. I don't have an exact date. I want to say about the 40s though. Used to tie into the natural system. The storm system and the sanitary system used to be one and the same way back in the day. Might have been later than the 40s, but that's kind of
So they are playing in shit and piss?
So now they're separate. In Edmonton, there's an area of town in which there are cross connections where sometimes the sanitary and the storm does possibly meet. And when there's overflow of that, of the ones where the cross connections are still there, it is possible for that to flow back into things like the North Saskatchewan.
Oh, okay.
It is possible.
So they were playing in shit and piss.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
That is what I'm getting from
Oh, yeah, that's what we got from.
Little star, the more you know.
They were like writing in the podcast and the time. We want more information from this guy.
Yeah.
Industrial Lesson 101. Okay.
So, question to everybody but Jeff, unfortunately, for this one.
Oh.
Can I answer
Deadlights, new versus old, not including the book.
Ooh.
New.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to say new, and I haven't seen them.
New.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too. I loved that scene with the floating bodies.
Right.
Yeah.
Freaking
So-
love that scene.
And for me, it's so like Jeff had said, when you see the deadlights with Tim Curry's character, it's literally on the
It's just literally a belly
cockroach
flying, going across.
It's the cockroach spider's belly, but the new one, it's either his eyes,
Or his
his
mouth.
mouth, or they're just
Those
floating down
floating
from
three
the
little
sky.
stars. I don't know.
Yeah.
they're like
Fireflies, I guess, would be.
little
Giant.
balls.
Giant balls, yeah.
They weren't that small. They were pretty big.
Yeah. Little
Yeah.
fireballs in the sky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's way better than a belly.
No,
way
you
better.
should. I mean, and it's not in a rush, but you should watch the new one just to see some of this, because there are some parts about the new movies that's absolutely phenomenal, but then there are some parts that is absolute garbage.
Like the
So-
death of Pennywise?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looked cool, but it was stupid.
How did they kill Pennywise in the new one?
They bully him.
Yeah.
And he cowers back into the sewer.
And then they reach in and they pull out his heart and they crush it in their hand.
Yeah.
Like, the kids do or the adults do?
The adults do.
the adults
The
do.
adults bully.
But they literally, yes, the adults bully Pennywise.
Yeah. It was very stupid.
It's very Freddy Krueger 1-ish, like part
Yeah.
1, where I don't believe in you, the end.
Yeah.
You know what? Bullying's the answer.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Except for when you pull it, like, he kind of looked like a Funko Pop at the end there. Giant
Oh,
head,
I guess,
itty bitty
right?
bottle.
Yeah.
They were just tying in the
And he
marketing.
had
Yeah.
4 arms. Did you notice that in the new one? 4 arms and his legs.
Oh yeah, because he crawled. He was gonna be.
Well, because that's
Like, as a
their
clown,
way
he
of
had 4
spidering
arms?
it. So
Yes, when he looks like the Funko Pop.
Oh.
He has 4 arms and his legs.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like...
Yeah, I think that's.
Like, I don't know if the way they killed him in the original was any better than that. Like, did they still use the silver then? Or was the silver nothing?
The silver was just their defense mechanism, basically.
See, I guess the silver makes sense because you're just like, oh, it's magical, right?
Right.
Like, oh, it's against werewolves. So I guess that makes sense why it works. And I guess that makes sense why the
battery acid.
The battery acid works,
Yeah.
right?
So, realistically, realistically, when you're like the original, the one we watched before telling you that we were going to, do this.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
Hey.
The one that you watched, the one that you watched is closer to the book for how they kill him.
Uh-huh. They
Primarily
just kick the shit out of him and tear out his heart?
because and even though we see Pennywise as a male, Pennywise wasn't male.
Huh.
Pennywise was a female because they stomp on all the eggs and everything too.
This one.
That's a scene out of the movie.
It's 4 arms, yeah.
Huh.
From the new movie, yeah.
That's ridiculous.
But yeah, they actually go through and describe this. Like, there's eggs all over the place. So, even though
He's not a male or a female. He's an it.
yes,
So
but even
he's
though it,
Androgynous.
Yeah.
yes, but even though it hibernates supposedly for 27 years,
Oh, that's what
it's
he looked
not
like
the
when
same
he was
one every
opening his
year.
mouth.
Or
Okay,
every
that's
27
actually kind of
years.
cool.
Yeah, it's not the same one every 27 years. Only one
Yeah.
of the offspring live.
That's why I'm honestly really, and I wish I had Crave, but I want to watch that Welcome to Derry scene.
Yes.
So
So
I have Crave.
that makes sense
you need to give me
that the
passwords.
offspring.
Yeah, okay.
So
'Cause I need to watch
they could have
Peacemaker.
killed the
Huh?
original Pennywise
You can have
in
your
the
own
first.
profile. 'Cause one of my coworkers
Yes.
has their own profile.
Yes, in the original one, they could have killed the original Pennywise.
Yeah.
Okay, but it was possible that was guessed, but they didn't say that in the movie, right?
Exactly. And because the offspring has all the memories,
Like Dexter Holland?
yes. But because it just has all the memories, it's like you're seen and it's like, okay, you're the same one, even though at the end of it you discover no, it's actually one offspring out of all that live.
So they kicked the shit out of all the offspring?
Yeah, Ben goes through and squishes all the eggs.
Yeah.
Gross.
Squish. Squish.
Well, was there a scene that actually scared you guys from the adult section?
From the adult section?
Yeah. You
Edward
know,
Penis Hands.
You know what I meant to tell you. It your
We're
mind. out
going
of
back
the
to this
gutter.
way again. Oh, yeah.
Luckily, nobody heard me. Anyway,
That's what happens when everyone talks over each other.
well, I know, trust me, it's for the best that nobody heard me. So, unfortunately, I'm sitting right next to this thing, so they probably heard me. So. Anyway, as an adult, or the adult scenes, the ending didn't scare me at all.
The ending was so stupid.
The name was stupid.
Actually, the restaurant scene.
That one's a good one, yeah.
See, I thought someone was gonna say that, and I thought that was kind of stupid.
It's pretty intense in the new movie, too.
Yeah.
So.
Beverly going back to her old house.
Oh, yeah.
That
Okay.
that
That
Except for
was-
in the new one, because that was stupid.
That
It
was
was,
stupid.
but in the original,
Yeah.
it's,
A little old lady
Yeah.
running around naked in there, yeah.
and growing, and I mean,
Yeah.
it looks like Mr. Hyde.
Yeah.
Danny.
Yeah, no, the restaurant scene would drove me. Maybe when Richie was in the library and all the balloons were kind of popping. I was
Is your refrigerator running?
Yeah.
It
Better
is.
go catch it.
The oh man.
Yeah.
Oh, I love you, Tim Curry.
See, and when you say library, it's both Corey, and that is what Corey and I think of on that one. And him, leg over the banister and our.
And see, Bill Skarsgård didn't have that presence.
No.
Like, Tim
he didn't.
Curry owned that role, and he owned that character. Like, again, you weren't generally, keyword generally, scared of Skarsgård's it. You were more like, this is weird. And then, whereas Tim Curry, again, as zany as he was fucking frightening. So,
He was so menacing.
yeah.
Yes.
So menacing. And that's what really sucked you in with this movie, right? Like,
Yeah, his presence and being
It-
a clown. Yeah.
if they would have had any other actor in that role, there is no way this movie would have worked as good as it did.
And even with him too, like when he's doing the beep beep Richie, I love how he actually.
Yeah.
Just a
Yeah.
beep beep Richie.
Yeah.
I found Beep Beep Richie really annoying as an adult. At least, like,
It's supposed to be.
yeah.
He's basically, Richie's being annoying, so they're telling him to shut up. That's what it means. So.
Yeah.
So it's ironic that they're being annoying back. So,
But he was, like, annoying and as an adult. Like, more annoying than he needed to be.
yeah, well. Very
Like, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna fly away. He gets every fucking 5 seconds.
Well-
I'm leaving this place. Like, then fucking go.
Right, but when you look at it that way too, because if Bill and if Bill says we have to do it, what do you think, Bill? What do you?
Yeah.
Richie's trying to be heard, and nobody's listening to him.
Yeah, that's kind of the nutshell of his character. You know who played Adult Bill in the new one? McAvoy.
James McAvoy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Jessica Chastain played Adult Beverly.
I cannot picture James McAvoy.
Yeah, I didn't like the
That's right.
pick either. He
The
seemed
one
too
that
short.
played Mike for the new one was the what's his name?
I'm looking.
He was the one who did the commercials for Old Spice.
Oh, right, yeah.
He
Jeffrey
played Mike?
Wright?
No,
No.
he wasn't that.
I
But
know
he was the
exactly
black-
who you guys
He's
are
the
talking
guy
about.
who's always doing the Old Spice's commercials and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he became the Mike in the.
I actually like that. See, I feel like that Mike's got character. Like, if that's who you got doing Mike, then he's got some character. No? Not so much?
That was alright, but yeah.
I feel like if you have that actor, you have
You
to have
should.
character. Yeah.
But yeah, no, he kind of made him.
Really?
Because it was
Oh.
Bill Hader as Richie Tozer.
Bill Hader, yeah, played
Hader.
Richie.
Yeah.
Oh, so Bill Hader is Richie. That makes sense.
Mhm.
Not James McAvoy.
No, Jason McAvoy played
No,
Bill.
Jaden McAvoy
Yes.
was Bill.
Oh, I thought you were saying Richie. Sorry.
No.
No, and he still doesn't play
And
Bill.
then Richie was scared, so where Richie in the new one was Richie was scared of clowns.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, there was no werewolf in
There was no werewolf, he was scared of clowns. So when
Yeah.
they did like the second
And that one was very downplayed. What are you afraid of, Richie?
clowns. And you could and it's funny because if you do tend to watch the new one
On the stage.
where the stage the clown kind of turns and kind of like it's like What the fuck?
Well, it's like Ben in the library, librarian.
yeah.
Oh,
Where she sees your
fuck
life.
that scene.
That was kind of creepy.
Yeah.
Ben's going through the book, and the old lady kind of turns out of the bookshelf and kind of. I'm like, okay,
And
all right.
It's blurred. Like, you know how background, when they
Yeah.
focus on the foreground and the background's blurry? So it's happening in the background, so you're like seeing that. You're like, am I
Right.
seeing that?
But you see the dress and everything, and then the balloon starts floating, and the fucking librarian is at the desk
And not moving.
and not
seeing
moving.
it.
She's going through books,
Yeah.
and it's just like, that is fucked up.
Right?
right?
What Ben do? Go down the stairs.
Right?
No kid.
Right? There's a floating balloon
Egg
where
boy.
it goes, and then there's an egg, a smoking egg on the step. Oh, I'm
Because
gonna
he
keep
just
going
finished
that way.
reading in a history book about there was an Easter hunt, that there was a big explosion and there was children's bodies found in the trees and
Yeah,
found
the head was
and
like
they
on a
actually
tree.
show it in the movie, like
Yeah.
the picture.
Well,
so,
yeah, because he's flipping through and there's
Yeah.
like what's almost a dozen pictures, and it's
Yeah.
just getting
But
closer
like it just
and
kept
closer
zooming
and
into the
closer.
tree. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Well, it's similar to the book in Georgie's room in the old one there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
but the thing
Well,
is that
even like in the when they were in the quarry too, when
Yeah.
they were going through
and the picture
pictures,
starts flipping
yeah,
through.
the
Yeah,
hand coming out.
but
Yeah.
if you look at the decapitated kid's head in the tree, the tongue's like hanging out. And
Yeah.
it's not a sharp picture because it's supposed to be from like way back when.
Yeah.
So you have to like
Have
if
an
you don't
imagination.
really see it unless you're really looking type
Yeah.
thing. But
yeah,
so if you just glance through the scene, you don't see much.
Yeah.
this is true.
No, it's true.
But still, you see a smoking egg, you don't go down that way.
No.
Like,
Don't follow the balloon in general.
you just read that there was an Easter egg massacre, and now there's a smoking Easter egg. Oh, I'm gonna follow it, dumbass. Like, that's just asking for it.
And then there's a clown.
No, it's a headless body.
Oh yeah,
that
the
yells
headless
egg boy.
bodies, that's right. Yeah.
No, the headless body turns into the clown at the last second.
Yeah.
But then you get
Yeah.
egg boy.
Yeah.
No one's gonna be confused which movie we're talking about here.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Disclosure at the end of the podcast. Please have watched both movies before listening to this.
Yeah, I
Don't do what we did to Jeff.
So, how many times? Do you remember the time? Oh, not how many times? Only once each. But so the one time Laura didn't watch it, so we just said, "Shut the fuck up, Laura."
Yeah.
And Danny didn't watch it, so we said, "Shut the fuck up, Danny." This is kind of unfortunately the Jeff moment. He's watched half of it.
I watched the fucking movie. That's the thing. I didn't wanna. I did. And then I found out I didn't need to.
Oh no, you needed to.
No, you needed to.
No, I didn't because apparently I didn't watch two.
Okay, but you're still putting in commentaries, so yeah.
If I'd have realized it was two, I wouldn't have bothered with even one.
I'm sorry, it was my day off, so I figured I could watch both.
You son of a bitch.
I was busy today. I didn't even watch movies today. I wanted to watch. I wanted to break into my
Nobody cares.
Nightmare
Moving on.
4K set. So,
We're talking about it, not Nightmare.
We
I
know
bought
this
it
is
in
going to go on a
4K.
tangent if we let you go on. Beep, beep,
true.
Corey.
Beep beep Corey.
Fuck, if that's 6, I swear to shit, I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh, fuck me. Anyway.
Oh, that's going to stick.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, Jesus.
Sorry, not sorry. Jeff, you were saying.
I was going to ask you guys, where does this belong in the video store?
No, without even a break.
No. We need to do the circle jerk first, but I need a break.
Laura,
All right.
you're the only... Laura, you're the only girl here. Just so you're aware.
It's more of a flick than a jerk for you.
Okay, we got to take a commercial break.
I think we're gonna take a break.
Man, I feel so good now.
Me too.
Oh,
Me too.
It's probably a good
Well
thing your
relaxed.
wives don't listen anymore
Oh,
either.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
You still have the Kleenex box?
It's good times.
Good times. Good times. I really feel
What
like
did you think about it, Laura?
Don't you guys all feel much more connected now?
Yes.
Like we've got a
I
bond?
feel like I take on a clown.
So
It's a good time.
where does this belong in the video store, Daddy?
We're still missing something here, but Corey and I had already talked about this, and so did Danny.
Yeah, well, that's what led this conversation.
Right? But now he's going right back to the... Where does it belong?
Well, nobody wants to talk about the circle jerk anymore, so.
You don't want to talk about the circle jerk anymore? But
First rule of circle jerk: don't talk about circle jerk.
Well, it brings in Jeff's typewriter thing, too.
it does, yeah. It brings
There's
in
a
the
typewriter?
Yes.
So, in the one you watched, so you can actually talk about this one,
I've seen.
Go ahead.
with the whole typewriter, and it's printing off what he used to say as a kid to help
Yeah.
with the stutter. It starts raining in the library. All of them in the grab hands and they circle up.
Yep.
Bill's face when he's looking up and they're trying to defeat whatever the hell's going on at that point. Just the look on his
It's
face.
because he's like,
He.
Right?
Okay, I did notice that look. I'm
Yeah.
just kind of like, is he taking a poop? What's he doing?
No. The way he's shaking and everything. Corey and I had watched this movie with the Explorers when they wanted to have
oh, right.
a horror movie marathon. And we're like, maybe the scene wasn't the best.
Yeah, that's the scene.
Yes.
Well, because with you guys with the knowledge of the circle jerk,
Right.
I really want to
Anyway.
move on to
Yeah.
where
Well,
it belongs in a
because of
movie.
the circle jerk and everything. There was the fridge scene too. Stanley was in the fridge.
Yes.
I did like this. I did like.
Right?
the
You like that one? That was good.
Yeah, in the new movie, the head comes alive and starts.
I mean, it's still
Walking
in the
like a
fridge.
spider.
Because they still open up the fridge and then he gets
Yeah,
the...
Yeah.
He walks out.
Yeah.
I think I not that I've seen that scene, but I think I like how they slam the fridge and it
Yeah.
gets kind of done.
Yeah.
I think it coming to life.
yeah, I agree. I
And
agree.
then that's when the circle kicks in.
Yes.
Circle of life.
Yes. But that's... Because, yeah, they open up the fridge, Stan's talking to him, then the typewriter goes off, and...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the circle of life.
I have a question for you guys. Does that happen a lot in Stephen King books?
The circle or the typewriter or the fridge?
The circle.
No.
No.
So there's not a lot of.
No.
The circle of life? No.
No.
Oh, we're calling it the circle of life now. Like,
I mean-
I guess that's kind of an accurate
Yeah.
statement, sort of.
The end result does procreate. So.
Well, but not the circle itself. Like the circle itself is kind of like preventing that. Well, let's not talk about logistics.
But no, that doesn't happen.
All right, Jeff, back to your original
All right.
question.
All right, Jeff. Where
Oh,
does
now
this
I don't
go?
want to move on.
Where does it go, Jeff?
Where does it go in the video store, Danny?
Daddy asked you first.
I asked you.
I don't think that's the case.
Well,
I think Jeff asked twice before we.
He never said a name. Danny did.
I did.
This would be one of the rare times where I'd be like, this is definitively a horror movie. Like, this has all the hallmarks. Like, there is some room for a drama argument, but it's pretty gruesome.
What is
It's
that?
got a lot of jump scares. It's, in my opinion, it's a horror.
All right.
Hang-
All right.
Hang on, I gotta ask her. What did that fly do to you?
Yeah.
I hate flies.
Okay.
All
Maybe
right.
that fly has the deadlights in it, and it's trying to eat the turtle.
Are you the turtle?
Oh, we know.
Am I not turtle-ish for the turtle club?
Now we know where the turtle is. Okay.
Right? Right?
If Dana Carvey would have appeared in the new one, I bet you guys would have rated that way higher.
Obviously. Yeah. I mean, if this isn't a horror, I hate to see your description of anything else. So.
Yeah. No, it is a horror. It definitely has its comedy aspects, but definitely a horror.
Comedy aspects.
Tim Curry, come on!
Beep, beep, Corey.
Shut up, Danny.
Okay. I'll give you that. We've got some comedy gold out there that we're gonna ride forever.
I'm gonna be afraid to speak up on the next podcast now. It's gonna be the most boring podcast ever now, thanks to you guys. I am the light of this podcast.
We're staying on track today. I wonder what happened. I don't know. Corey, beep, Corey.
We gotta change
back
that.
on track again.
Are you saying that I always put us off track?
And yet, we've had this conversation about, like, remember the 2 times Jeff wasn't here and the podcast was, like, perfect?
Yeah.
2 times.
So I'm the problem?
I feel like you guys purposely go off track when I'm here because I've tried to reel it in and then being like, nope.
Well, see, that's the problem, is you keep trying to rein us back in.
Okay.
We do get back there eventually.
Danny,
It's a horror.
it's a horror. So no one's going to make the argument or all the drama elements with the relationships between the childhood trauma and how it reflects into their adulthood, that's drama in there, because there is a small argument to be made there.
Yes.
Dramatic comedy horror?
I think there's a lot of comedy in this.
Yeah,
Those are terrible jokes.
Wow. Those are some
Is your
really,
fridge running?
those are some really bad dad jokes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Why, I love it. I
Go
didn't think it was
Jeff.
that funny.
I want to say beep beep Corey. That's why.
Jeff totally started this one.
I'm sorry, Corey.
You can go ahead.
Look at me, he's gonna cry.
No.
Oh.
See, I'm such a nice friend. I would laugh at you and then ask if you're okay. Oh, wait, I am.
It's okay, Laura's crying for you.
With happiness.
Me and Daddy would feel bad for you after all the short ethnic jokes we've heard. But then we think about all those short and ethnic jokes we've heard. And I don't feel so bad anymore.
It's kind of one of those things where it's like, you know, you reap what you sow kind of thing.
Yep.
So,
Yes.
yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, son of a bitch.
Oh, well, I have no problem saying I'm a bigger man than you, Jeff, so.
So, are you gonna say final thoughts, Danny? Since this is your podcast,
Since he started
I've
this.
been waiting. I've been waiting for you to go.
My final thoughts?
No, I've been
No.
waiting for you to ask someone.
Yeah, you're leading this,
Oh,
remember?
You're leading, motherfucker.
You have to
Final
start
thought.
with him. You asked him where he puts it.
Sorry. Your final thoughts, Jeff?
I thought you'd never ask.
No, wait, you gotta be Danny. Oh, I know, I wasn't thinking yet.
Can we move to the next one?
Sure, Corey.
Fuck.
Now. Hey.
But then it goes back to Jeff.
All right. Anyway, no, honestly, again, Stephen King freak that I am. I love this show, like this mini series, I will call it, because that's what it was. It was as faithful to the book as a made-for-TV, low-budget movie could be. They're especially a 1990 made-for-TV miniseries, but it captured a lot of the heart of the horror, if that makes sense. It made it scary without spelling it out for you. Like that's another thing. Like with the new one is the new one's like, oh, this is the horror, this is the horror, this, and after a while you're just like, I'm not scared. You're just showing me things. Whereas this one, it's all like it's all alluded to, and so your mind can do a lot of the tricks on you. And I really enjoyed it. Tim Curry, yeah, he was funny, but guess what? He was fucking frightening in this movie. The scene, like, even though they only showed it like twice in the entire movie, the scene where he does get all the teeth and the red eyes, super cool. Well done makeup for, again, 1990. But this is a case where, and we've kind of mentioned this even in previous podcasts, so I don't know how it always gets brought up, but where the child actors outshine the adult veteran actors, which is crazy. Yes, Jonathan Brandis was kind of a household name back then, but not really so much. This was before Sequest DSV, so he wasn't as household yet, but people knew who he was. Seth Green, I don't even know if he was that known before this. Because he was not really known as a child actor. Teenage actor, sure, but he was never really known as a child actor. So this might be one of his first real in-your-face scenes.
When did Buffy come out? Was that 96,
97. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was like...
7 years later, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, the adult actors, again, like John Ritter. John Ritter is an amazing actor. He was awful in this movie. Harry Anderson. He was never a great actor. The guy who played Eddie was really good, both the kid and adult, in both versions of this. But yeah, in the end, Tim Curry steals the shows. Tim Curry was amazing. I had a lot of fun with this movie. I can watch this movie anytime. There's no real mood things. I'll just want to put it in the background, throw this on. Want to sit down and watch it, throw this on. Want to talk about it, just throw it on. All in all, again, with its flaws of being, again, made for TV, blah, 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 I still give it, I'd say, 4.1 out of 5.
Nice.
What did you give? You gave 1408.
4.9.
4.9?
Yeah.
All right, now back to you.
I need more time.
Okay, Laura.
So this one it's a favorite. It is a favorite movie for me.
What is?
Seriously, Tim Curry, like Ray says, he makes the movie. He makes this movie, even with the crappy acting. There's some really bad acting, and with how the filming starting to degrade now, it's still gonna be a 5 out of 5 for me.
Nice.
You just said it has bad acting.
But it's also a favorite movie, so it still gets a 5
So
out
it's
of
a
5.
subjective, objective rating.
It is.
Love it. Love it.
Because I don't
This
care.
is a terrible movie with
When's
bad
the last
acting.
time you gave a 5 out of 5? Because you didn't even give it for 1408.
No, I didn't.
And 1408 is a far superior movie.
Yes.
I think Strangeland.
That was a long fucking time ago.
It was.
Which was also a terrible movie.
To you.
I actually want to watch that again. I'm going to see if I can find it on HD somewhere.
I can take a look. But no, it's.
Oh, so can I.
But no, I'm always gonna love this movie. You saw my DVD copy, Jeff. It is well loved.
It is very well loved.
The Blu-ray is cool because it actually puts it as one continuous. It doesn't. You don't have to flip it like the DVD.
Surprisingly, Jeff actually put it back in the case the right way.
Weirdo.
And you can tell it was the last one I watched at home, God knows when, because it started at the end of the disc.
Yeah.
All right, back to you.
I need more time.
Okay,
Too
go
bad.
I wondered how long I could daddy this for. I don't have the love for it that they do. I fucking hated this movie when I was a kid. If you would have asked 10-year-old Jeff what this movie was,
That was what?
it would have been lower than a Kingdom of Crystal Skull. Okay? That's what it would have been. In retrospect, it was poorly acted. The effects weren't bad, actually. Like, I didn't like the spider stuff. Anything in the sewers wasn't that greatly done. But, man, the Tim Curry stuff and the special effects were actually really good. And, Tim Curry can be fucking menacing standing there waving at you. When they're down, when they flood out the sewers, and they just look over, and it's just the clown waving.
Yep.
It sends shivers down your spine. That's, as we said, terribly acted, but that's still a hallmark of great direction, right? To make that scene something so simple yet so scary and menacing is actually masterful, right? So it's a bit of a mixed bag because there's some things that are so perfectly well done that and they honestly have no business being so well done. But then there's scenes like with the dog's head on the fucking clown. Like, what on earth was that?
Yeah.
Like,
he waves.
that was terrible. Like, it was just awful. As we spoke before, the kid stuff, like the first half, was superior to the second half, which hurt a little bit. But, you know, there was some gripping stuff with the adult interactions. Oh my God, they're like, you were the one that wrote the letter. Like, bitch, it was fucking 30 years ago. Like, now you're gonna fall in love with him? Like, that makes no sense. Like, you just all of a sudden remember the letter now? Like, at no point while he was getting fucking trimmed did he be like, hey, Bev, like, I know you're a whore, but you want to come with me now?
At least add her on Facebook or something.
Yeah, like, or the 1990 equivalent of Facebook, right?
MySpace?
I didn't like how it started in the present. Like, I actually think it would have been a better movie if it would have started as the kids. Though I understand the need for the flashbacks, right? And I didn't like the flashbacks as an adult because they felt kind of, I realized why they did it, but they also felt unnecessary. You know, it would have been better just to do it as a single, separate, right?
Yeah.
Tim Curry's amazing in this movie. Like, way fucking better than this role had any business being. It's kind of like the Deadpool effect. Like, some movies are good purely because there is such a good character in it. And Pennywise is iconic and so masterfully done by Tim Curry. I'm only going to give it a Temple of Doom rating. But that Temple of Doom rating is almost all purely on Tim Curry's back and the attributes of Pennywise in this. Because there is some stuff that he made much more menacing that he had no business being scary. And it just happened to be bogged down by a terrible movie around it, right?
Yeah.
Danny, final thoughts?
Mine, I love this. I like this movie a lot. I liked it when I was watched when I was younger, and I still like it now. And I like it being that it did portray it was in the 50s, and then they went forward into the 80s. I did like that. It was a little similar to the book. I did kind of like that. And the kids, I felt like the kids did a great job.
The kids were good.
The great job of doing it. The adults, yeah, and like everyone said, the adults weren't really the highlight of that second part. And I didn't like the flashbacks either. But overall, I did like this movie. It was my favorite to begin with. And Tim Curry, yeah, the clown was great. I like clowns, but that clown was, yeah. You sit there and you watch him when he's waving, who's coming in? Ben was coming in, he's waving at him when he was coming into town. I'm like,
yeah.
Damn, okay.
Or even with when he's Ben's dad, and then Ben's dad slowly starts turning into Pennywise. Yeah.
Or Ben's dad in the water when he's just a skeleton. Yeah. I
don't
like that. That was not too bad.
I liked him as the dog dressed up as the clown and the little wave he gives before he attacks.
Yeah.
No.
Well, Jeff didn't like that, but other things around it, like Tim Curry's thing in the library, beep beep, you know who?
Beep Richie.
Beep Richie. That.
The library stuff with Richie was probably the best part of the adult stuff, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That was
when
good.
the balloons popped in front of everybody and the blood all over
with
them.
the blood everywhere.
I love that.
And the only one that you see react involuntarily is the old guy reading the paper, and it's
Yeah,
his face.
He
and
flinches.
Yeah.
Flinches. Yeah.
He
And then when
pinches.
she goes to
Paul
the
Finch.
clerk and yells at her and saying, "Tell Mike, I'll be back," and he's yelling really loud. And the girl's like, "What is?" But overall, no, I really did like this movie, and it's a movie I watch quite a bit sometimes here and there. And yeah, I'm like Corey too, just pop it in, put my headphones, run around the house. I'd rate this one 4.5.
Out of 4.
Out of 4.
Out of 4.
I guess I want to go back to mine. I used some strong language with terrible, and I I don't mean that as like it's terrible, but like there was terrible elements around really good elements. When I say
Well, no, we get it. The adult stuff was really.
Well, objectively, yeah, this is a terrible movie. But subjectively, mixed in with the theme, it's a fantastic movie.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
And yeah, I'm such a diehard Stephen King fan that not a lot of his movies can go wrong with me, minus Tommyknockers.
I still haven't seen the movie. Read the book. Love the book.
Don't watch
But-
the movie.
Yeah.
Is Pennywise his most iconic character?
Him or Jack, one of the two.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe Jack.
Yeah.
Maybe Jack. I think Pennywise has surpassed him now.
And then technically Randall for those fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the one,
I wouldn't say Randall's more iconic than Pennywise.
but the one that most people think of when you think Stephen King is Pennywise.
Yeah. Pennywise.
Yeah.
And then this one for the older one with Tim Kerr.
Oh, wait,
It's nice
Randall
'cause
was
it
the stand,
based-
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I meant Buddy from Gunslinger.
Like the Dark Tower?
Yeah. What's the guy's name in Dark Tower again?
Isn't his name the Gunslinger?
No,
No.
there's a name. Anyway, him, because people
Yes,
love
he's
the
so
Dark.
iconic you can't think
Well,
of his name.
I've never read the Dark Tower series because it doesn't interest me. But
See, Jack and Carrie were more iconic, but now that the new movie's out and this one combined, like I think Pennywise has become his
No,
most
Roland.
well-known creation.
Roland, that's the
Oh,
one.
it is, and then like
Yeah.
I said, the older one is better. I liked it because of it being
So you had
portrayed
the
in
R,
the
right?
50s and then the 80s.
Roland the same.
Where
Yeah.
the new one is more kicks into the 80s and then to the present era, where it's like, well, what the hell? What are we doing present?
Yeah.
What the fuck? I could just bring a gun.
I
in
think,
and
in
shoot.
my opinion, the new ones should have focused on 80s and 50s as well.
I think so too, right?
Yeah.
The new one should have stayed where it was 50s and the 80s. It would have been fine. But when you're jumping like straight into the new era, with like the new ones where it's just
Yeah.
here you got your cell phone, all computers, all digital. It's like, well, that's really for the older adults. The new one that's what kind of threw me out. That's why I didn't like the second part of that It movie.
Richie had a point. Like, why the fuck didn't they have a machine gun?
Right?
Just
Right?
go out and buy one.
Yeah.
Like, just go buy one.
Right?
They're adults. They live in America. Guns are easy to get in America.
Right?
Especially in that town, I believe it. That'd probably be super easy in that town.
Yeah, most likely. The only. But when it comes to the movie and the book, the only thing that I liked better in the book was the very ending. The town doesn't stand. After they defeat it, the whole town collapses.
Really?
Yep.
Huh.
Because they are literally built on its lair. So when they defeat it, Everything
Everything
crumbles.
shatters and, yeah.
Huh.
so when they come out, they don't come back out through the sewer. They're still carrying Eddie, but they don't come back out through the sewers. They come out of this big hole. In the-
Think ending of Buffy.
Yeah,
Yeah. Hell no.
Okay.
except for they can climb out of it. They don't die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Laura, we did it.
We did it.
We did a 2-hour podcast after a scout camp.
After a scout camp.
A 2-hour podcast.
I mean, it's 1:48 right now. It's not too
Damn
yet.
close. But after a 2-day scouting camp, and Jeff had to go do farm stuff today, we survived.
Yeah, he doesn't have to nap like some people.
Trust me, he probably wanted to.
I really wanted to. I needed to get the garden off. I needed to get it off today.
Yeah, thanks
But-
for the potatoes.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you very
I dug
much.
about, I figure about 400 pounds worth of potatoes today.
Nice.
Well, I
Nice.
probably took 25 pounds, so.
I don't know how much Mark took, but thank you very much.
2 boxfuls.
I
Holy crap.
Definitely get. Well, we eat a lot of potatoes.
Oh, so do we. But, well, so do I. I actually eat them like apples.
Yeah.
So I cleaned one up and ate one today, so.
Yeah.
You eat potatoes like apples.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
But no, they are very
What are
much
you, a hobbit?
appreciated. Yes.
Maybe.
Potato.
Banana?
But
That would explain that second breakfast we went for.
That'd have been so
Don't
much
forget
funnier had I
actually-
seen those movies.
Don't forget afternoon tea.
I did a scout camp a few years ago where we had breakfast, second breakfast,
Lunch,
lunch, afternoon tea,
supper, and dinner.
Supper,
Oh,
dinner.
damn.
And the kids are looking at us like, what the
No more food.
We kept it really small. But yeah, they were like, what the hell? It was great. But no, we survived. Corey made room. Corey made lots of room.
Oh no, I was thinking something else.
All right.
Danny, are you still on holidays or are you back to work now?
No, I only have 2 days off from work.
Oh, I thought you were on holidays last week.
No, I was working.
Hmm.
My holidays don't kick in until November.
Oh Jesus Christ, he has more holidays.
I got 6 weeks this year.
Fucking
But
It
Paid!
feels like you're always on holiday.
he
No,
has
no,
to
work.
work all of October, so that makes up for it.
No. I came back in like the first week, end of August. Worked the whole September.
Yeah, we're not counting that one.
And
It's
then on
October
October, and then I worked right until November. I think the 23rd to the 29th I'm off
Hmm.
for a week.
now. So he almost works all in November. I can handle this.
And then I take the end of month of November out. And then when Christmas kicks in, I'll be ready for the, why aren't this big enough? I'm sorry. Why don't you have a bigger turkey? Leave me the fuck alone.
Why don't you have a bigger turkey? You should have been here earlier.
Where's all your stuff? Why are you shopping on the 24th, you retard?
I am not taking holidays without coverage again.
Did taking the week off really hurt you?
Kick my ass.
Oh,
Yeah.
So just don't take time off at the same time I'm taking time off.
Yeah, no, I'm still not out of that hole.
Yeah.
It's getting better, obviously, but yeah, I've been floating in the negatives in my account for like the last month.
Ouch.
ooh.
So, like off and on, like out and then in, then out and then in, and so, whereas before it was just out. But yeah,
That's rough.
It sucks.
We'll just,
Wait, you're coming up into the busy season here?
Yeah,
yes.
that's why I'm not stressed yet. I'm upset, but I'm not stressed. So,
And, well, Mark's already starting to shop here, so it's all great.
Well, good night, Laura.
Good night, Jeff.
Good night, Danny.
Good night, Corey. Or,
nope.
Beep, beep, Corey.
God damn it.
beep, beep, Corey.
Beep, beep.
I'm not answering anymore.
You just did!
Yeah, you did.
Damn it. I'm bad at this game.
Good night, Corey.
Good night, Corey.
Good night, Corey.
Good night, everybody. Enjoy your evening. Happy spooky month.
Is that it?